Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we have a lot of news to go over, and we're also going to get started with some alchemy. I hope you guys are ready. Alright guys, so I have some huge news to kind of get out about this pack. So, what I'm currently playing right now is the 2.0 full release. So, we are out of beta, but bad news is, this is going to require a world reset. Myself, being the rookie that I am making mod packs, added a mod in here that the mod I had to remove, because if I was to add or remove any mods, it would cause world corruption. So I did manage to get my save transferred over. So what I had to do, which you can do as well, copy your seed of your world, and it's going to take a little bit of work. But, you know, go through each one of your chests, make a screenshot, that's what I did, and then just, you know, kind of use your seed, copy your location, and then use /TP and then the location, and you should have the exact same stuff where you were at, structure-wise, or, you know, land-wise, if that's what you want to do. That's what I did, and then I just spawned in all my stuff and got my stuff set back up the way I had it. So, that's where I'm at today. So, the new release is out, a lot of new changes, a lot is changed. I can't stress that enough. There's a lot of stuff that has been changed and been updated. It is a little bit more difficult now, because of the changes that I've made. But, I'm talking too much. Let's go ahead and get back into the game, and I hope you guys enjoy the full release. Alright guys, so let's get started back on our nice little playthrough. So far, I've been really enjoying this, but I want to show you guys a few changes that's in this update. One being that we now have a different flower mod. The flower mod that I was using didn't really add that much functionality, it really just was dye, and I think it made it a little too easy to get dye. This flower mod is really nice, and I think adds some really good aesthetics to Minecraft. And it kind of, you know, it looks more realistic in a way. But I really like it, I really do. And yeah, each one of these things, they can be made into dye. As you can see, it makes its own little thing there. But you can also make some potions and stuff like that with it as well. And there's some other things that is added by this mod. So there's quite a few things that you can do with this. But I personally, I like it because it's really, really nice looking. So it adds some pretty colorful things. There's a little bit more here than just green, you know, in the distance. Just a lot, you know, a lot more than green. But anyways, a lot has changed. I went ahead and got rid of my diamonds. Or not my diamonds, but my diamond tool that I made. I didn't make a diamond pick, because diamond now is not so easy to get. And I honestly, when I originally started this pack, I made it too easy. But now you have to use a Stoked cauldron to be able to make diamond. So just keep that in mind whenever you're making that right there. Yeah, you have to use a Stoked cauldron to make it. So the old-fashioned way of putting it in your inventory, I think it was too easy, at least for the way that this pack progresses. And that's going to be a better way of doing it. So there's also some other late game changes, but you guys will find them out later on. Also, quest book wise, things should be looking pretty good. We did get all of this figured out, and also we have a new backpacks mod. So the old backpack mod that I did show off, I think it was last episode or a couple episodes behind, that is now changed, and I went with a better backpack mod. The old backpack mod, I know this is getting a little technical, and we are just talking a lot. The old backpack mod added it required 3 mods. So it required the backpack mod itself, it required Cough Core as a dependency, and then it required Redstone Flux as a dependency of Cough Core. So yeah, it added way too much. There's a couple extra mods that wasn't even needed. So yeah, that's something that changed. But guys, honestly, this is the release. This should be what it is. The only thing that should be changing from this point forward should be bug fixes, and nothing else should change. That is a promise from me, guys. That is a promise. I will keep that promise. Just keep the bug reports coming, and I will get them all fixed. So, Yeah, if there's any issues, of course, you know what to do with that. There's an issue tracker. It's really easy to find that. It is on the mod page. And if you guys do encounter any issues, crash reports, it doesn't matter. Whatever you got, suggestion-wise, I will definitely check that out. Recipe changes, I can change. I'm not adding any more mods. I'm not removing mods. So, that's it. That's the deal. But anything else, let me know, and I can fix them. So, let's move right on in. So, I can't currently make the new backpack. I would like to. The backpack is really nice, but I need tan leather. And I can't get tan leather yet. Or can I? We are going to need a cauldron. So let's go ahead and get that real quick. Let's get the cauldron. Let me remove my advanced tooltips. Cauldron, where are you at? So cauldron is going to be required. It is also in our quest book here. Under Better with Mods, under this section, it is required in this list. Now, if you're having trouble with Better with Mods, I do have a really nice guide here telling you kind of what you're going to need to get started with this mod. And of course, I have a list here of things that you're going to need, along with the potential of traveling to another dimension. But we don't have to go to the dimension just yet, but we will eventually need to go. So don't get me wrong, we will need to go eventually. But we can get a cauldron, and we also need netherrack. So, it's becoming nighttime. We'll sleep here in a minute, but we can go ahead and make the cauldron, I do believe. That shouldn't require too much. We just need a piece of bone, which I know we have all that. And we're also going to need a bucket of water. And we had a bucket. It was in our utility chest. There it is. So let's grab a bucket of water. I'm sure we can run out here and hopefully mobs don't destroy us. Quick. Oh, we gotta hurry. Come on. I know there's water over here somewhere. It is super dark. I know it is. By the way, if these shaders are kind of dark for you, there is light coming through. Like, I can actually see pretty well. If it's dark for you, it's potentially that your monitor is a little dark. I'm sorry for all those who do have some darker monitors. And I recommend, you know, turning some brightness up. But, you know, there's some that can't do that. So, I apologize for that. But anyways, there's the cauldron. And we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, it is morning time. We have our cauldron. I need to find somewhere to put it. I think over here is going to be a good place, or here. It really doesn't matter too much, I guess. You know what? Right here I think would be a good place for a cauldron. Right there. But we honestly need some way to put fire under it. Because that's how this cauldron works. I mean, you can't do anything unless you have fire going underneath it. And I think we have flint and steel, maybe not. I don't think we do. I don't think we've made that yet. So let's go ahead and make some flint and steel. I think I have... Do I not have flint? I know I have gravel. I have flint in this chest. So one flint, one steel, or one iron anyways. And that'll get us some flint and steel. And I mean, let's light this. You know, it's not going to stay lit for very long. You know, that's just not going to work. So, we need a better alternative. We can possibly use wood. This will burn for a little while. And we can technically not need to go to the nether at this point. Let's see. Leather will smelt in there. This will stay lit for a little while. But we need to find a way to keep that lit permanently, and I have just the thing for that. So, those nether portals that you find in the overworld, not only can you use those, the full nether portals that you may find, you can use those full nether portals, and those will take you to the nether, and you know, that's going to be the better option, is just to go to the nether. But if you have portals like the one that is over here, I think it's over here. It's over here somewhere. I think there's a portal, a broken down portal. Somewhere over here. But yeah, if you find like broken down portals... maybe it's not over here. If you find broken down portals, you can of course take the material that, you know, is around those. And that'll, you know, you'll be better off that way. I'm not seeing the portal over here, so maybe it changed from last world. Very good possibility. I did also remove the blue fire from all of those structures. That was a big mistake that I made originally. All of those who were affected by it that are watching this video, yeah, sorry guys, about the blue fire. That is fixed. If you guys are wondering what happened, fire spread constant. I mean, the blue flames, they don't burn out, so they would constantly light everything on fire and just not burn out. Bad deal. Bad deal. Man, the grass really does slow you down when you walk through it. Alright, let's go check and see if we can possibly find another nether portal, maybe? Because I would like to... Oh! That looks like another portal up there. So yeah, we're gonna head over in that direction and see what we can find. I do like the nice little birch forest that we're coming up on. I do feel like this biome... Oh no, that's right, we were pretty far away. We just never made it over to this side, I do believe. But look at that, we have all these different flowers and vegetation. It's so nice looking. But let's check out this portal that spawned up here. I could see it from down there. Where's it at? Oh, it's up here. Okay, awesome. Ow. Ow. What in the... Ow. What? That's so cool. Cataplant. Oh, it shoots you in that direction. Those are really cool. Oh, that could be so useful. We might do something with those later. Awesome. But here's actually, this is a full nether portal. This is one of the rare, they're more rare to find this particular one anyways. But luckily there was one right by our area. And honestly, we could just light this and there's a nether portal for us. I don't want to go to the nether just yet. I just want to mine up some of this netherrack. Because that's all I need. All I need is some netherrack. Alright, there we go. So, we know where this place is at. These guys are awesome. Oh, we can pick them up. I'm already really enjoying this plant mod. Oh yeah, we're gonna take advantage of those eventually. I think we can use those for travel. Oh, that'd be so fun. Alright, so we're back. We do have our cauldron ready to go. Let's go ahead and break this block down here. And there we go. We should have an unlimited fire source there. And we can just pull down some cobblestone. And that will work right there. Perfect. So, yeah, we have a nice little fire sounds going. Everything is hunky-dory. So, we have a piece of leather. This is what we have. To move forward in Better with Mods, you can also hit your L menu. And Better with Mods has a really good advancement tab alongside my guidebook. So, my guidebook really it goes off of this book, or this advancement tier list here. But honestly, this is the best way to see how the progression works with Better with Mods. And as you can see, the cauldron will allow us to get tanned leather. Tanned leather is going to be very useful. Also, light blocks are very useful as well. Not so useful with the bees per se, but light blocks normally help the hemp grow a little bit faster. Tanned leather, though, is what we really want to go after, because a lot of this other stuff is going to require tanned leather. So, let's go ahead and get tanned leather made. How do we do that? So, we're going to have to take a look here. So, this right here should... Not a stoked cauldron. Look at tanned leather. Tanned leather. So, in a cauldron, we take scored leather, and that allows us to make that. We can use dung, or we can use wood. 8 of these particular type of wood, spruce, it's different per wood type. So if you have a certain type of wood, some will work better. But dung is honestly the best way to go. And of course, animals and dogs and stuff like that, they drop dung. So yeah, it's kind of weird. You know, we're going to be using poop and rubbing poop all over the leather. But to get scorn leather, you need to throw it in the mill. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but it will work eventually. And also, while we're over here, let's go ahead and breed up some of our animals, because we will have to use some of the animals today. And let's go ahead and add our carpet back. Just going to use one piece of carpet per side, like that, for the corner. There we go. So I can just walk right up there. Alright, so, wheat. all the animals, all the breeding. Alright, let's make a bunch of animals. I'll take all the experience, since my experience got reset. And while we're over here, let's go ahead and breed our sheep back up as well. That we had. And there we go. So, yeah, we're going to have to go after some cows today. I know, it's not the best thing to do, but we will have to do that. It is required. It is required. So, they are your friends, but, you know, that's why you don't go about naming them. If you were to name them, it'd be a little bit more difficult. Honestly, I wish I could just shear, but then when I think about that, that would be an awful thing to just shear the skin off of a cow. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good thing. So, let's kind of get the baby cows away from these. I think these are good. There we go. So, that's what I always point out. Using a sword on these, not the best option. I recommend going with an axe, because you can kill them one at a time. And if you kill them one at a time, you don't have to worry about hitting the babies and such. So we ended up with 7 leather. We need to score this. Let's throw that in there. As you can see, we have that scored leather now. And we can throw this in the cauldron, but that's not going to work right yet, because we need that dung. I thought I had some in here, but I probably don't anymore. Oh, it's right here. So here's the dung. So we can use 1 dung to the scored leather, and this will actually, once it recognizes that the items are in there, it will start to process. And there you go. It's not a very fast process, but this leather is going to be required all throughout Better with Mods. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so it's morning time. Things are looking pretty good. I went ahead and made another furnace, and I'm working on getting some bricks made up. But we don't need just bricks, we also need some terracotta as well, because we're going to be working on getting some alchemy going. I know, that sounds kind of crazy, but we want to make some potions, because if I go to the nether, I'm going to want some kind of potion, some kind of protection other than, you know, just the clothes and the armor that I'm wearing, because the nether can be very, very destructive, and very, very hostile. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can kill us there, and especially with Nether EX installed, which it is, and yeah, that adds some very weird creatures into the Nether that could possibly kill us. So let's go ahead and get our bricks. So what you want to do is take a look here at the basic alchemy. So we have the alchemic condenser. And then we also have the alchemic report. So, you're going to need both, or you're going to need one of these and then 2 of these. And then some glass bottles, and of course some kind of way to power it. So you have a choice between choosing some glass bottles or charcoal. I'm probably going to go with glass bottles. Just in my case, it'll be a little bit easier. And yeah, let's go ahead and make this. So this is from Rustic. And it's listed right here. So we're going to need a bucket, terracotta, and we're going to need some clay. So I think we have enough clay. I think we have enough terracotta. And we have a bucket. So there we go. And then we're going to need these reports. So we're going to need some more buckets, which is going to be a few more iron. So let's go ahead and do that. This will get us 2 more buckets, which is exactly what we're going to need. And do we have enough clay for the reports? Yes. And there we go. 2 of the reports. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and claim these bottles for that. And this is going to move us to this, making elixirs. And we have all these different ones, but instant health potions are really nice. Regeneration will be very nice. Night vision and speed. Night vision not so much since we're using shaders, but the speed ones are going to be great. Having speed is going to be very nice because if you have armor on that is higher than this level, it's going to slow you down. So if you have iron armor on, it's going to be a little bit of a hassle moving around, but those speed potions are going to help you out. Alright, so let's figure out somewhere to place this. Now, I do want this to be where water is located. So we may place this right outside somewhere. It doesn't need to be in any particular place. I think this will probably do. Right here. It's kind of an interesting looking thing. So let's actually get a bucket real quick. We are going to need a bucket. Let's make another bucket. There we go. Go ahead and take that. We need to grab ourselves some water because to make any of these potions, we're going to need water. It seems like our closest water supply is over here. Let's go ahead and nab that up. There we go. Awesome. And avoid some flowers, because you never know what some of these flowers may do. Since we've already hit the ones that shoot us in the air. So, you just never know. So keep an eye out on those flowers. But let's go ahead and place these. So, what you want to do is you want to place these next to it, and they should connect. Like so. As you can see, it is connected. And I want to make a water source. I could make a water source right here, I guess. That should be fine. Let's figure it out. Where would I want a water source to be? I mean, I guess I can do it right here. It doesn't really matter. Place water source there. Sorry, plants. I hope you don't die. Let's do this fast. There we go. And the water's back. Okay. So yeah, you're going to have to fill this thing with water because as you can see, once you have those two on there, it has a slot here for fluids. And it should hold a few buckets. And yeah, you can just throw the water in there or take it out. It depends on what you're wanting to do. But we can fill this all the way up and it's ready to go. Okay, so it also needs some kind of combustible fuel or burnable fuel. Doesn't really matter. Any type of coal will do. We're going to try mini coal and see if that works. I'm pretty sure that mini coal will work. Yes, it will. Then we're also going to need bottles, which we already have here. And then we need something to go in these two slots. So let's go ahead and take a look at these recipes. We are going to need to go to our crafting area to get these recipes. So let's go ahead and find that. Let's see. I think we can look at what this thing can make. So instant health potions require a raw beef and the chamomile. We have honeycombs and the, what is that? Kosh. That can give us regeneration. Soul sand and this mushroom gives us wither. I don't know why we'd want that. The night vision, we need the mooncap mushroom and the thistle. So I'm more interested in the speed potions. So we're going to need sugar and we're going to need thistle. Now to get sugar, we have two options. We can use the crushing tub, which nets us a little bit of water, which can be kind of weird. If, I mean, we have to break the tub to get the water out if we don't plan on getting water in a particular way. But the mill is honestly probably going to be the best way for us to do that, since we don't have to kind of babysit it or anything. We can just let it do its thing and just sit back and relax. So, I should have sugarcane laying around somewhere. It's in one of my chests, I think. I just don't remember which one. Which one had sugarcane in it? And I could be out of sugarcane? No way am I out of sugarcane. Yep, I'm definitely out. That's probably one of those things that I forgot to bring back into the world. But it's completely fine. I'm sure there's sugarcane along the water side or something like that over here. I really do like exploring and going through the world and these butterflies, and you know, everything looks really nice. And like I said, sugarcane is bound to be on the river's edge. and we're right next to a river biome, so it's not a big deal. Luckily for us, there was some right behind the base, which is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of that. We don't need much. We only need, you know, a couple, so I can go ahead and make at least one. I'm gonna go ahead and plant the rest of this. And now that we have a bucket, we can do that pretty easy. I might actually do that over here somewhere. We could probably plant some sugarcane along this edge. I don't mind that. That way we can just have it at our fingertips at this point. Let's go ahead and plant some of that. It is getting dark on us, which I'm trying to hurry. Trying to hurry anyways. The autofill, no it didn't. And there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and plant some sugarcane. We'll leave one for now. Or I'll turn these two into actual sugar. So we just throw that in there and let it do its thing, and that will convert it into sugar. We go ahead and take our leather over here. We can throw that in with the rest. And yeah, you can leave this in here. It doesn't really matter at this point. But it will do one at a time. And this right here can stay in here as long as it recognizes that these recipes, these two items are in here, it will continue to produce. So technically you can throw a bunch of different recipes that the cauldron can produce items with, and it will work. As long as you have the correct amount, correct portions, it should work. Anyways, let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll work on some more alchemical, making some potions, you know, whatever it's called. So, this is still doing its thing. This should be almost done. We should have some sugar there. Awesome. And what else does this require? If you guys remember, it's going to require some of this wind thistle. So let's go ahead and take some of the wind thistle, and we're going to use this to make our first actual potions. So, wind thistle, sugar, it's going to cook up, and guys, we're going to get some speed potions. Super excited because speed potions are some of my favorite potions. There's nothing like going fast, you know. You gotta go fast. And I love this. It's like a multicolor rainbow effect that kind of comes out of these, the reports. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that it even works with shaders. Like, it's just like a particle, smoke particle effect that is a different, like a rainbow color. Super cool particle effect there. And there's our first potion of speed. Oh yeah, and we could go a lot faster. It's like the grass doesn't even bother us now. And we get that effect for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. This is going to help with travel. A lot of help with travel here. But guys, this has been awesome. So, yeah, this is the new update. I'm sorry for having, you guys have to, reset your worlds and such. But that kind of comes along with it being in a beta. But at this point, you don't have to worry about that anymore because it is full release and things should be going pretty good. From this point on, all we should have is mod updates and bug fixes. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this series and enjoy this episode. If you have, you guys know what to do. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget, to hop on the CurseForge page. I have it all linked down below in the description. You can find out all the information about this mod pack and where to get it. I highly recommend downloading it and trying it out for yourself, so you guys can let me know what you guys think about it. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching.